Let's have a quick look at some of the tools that can be used in Pandora. Now, there's some great tools, and we're always developing new ones, so keep your eyes peeled for any new additions on the updates. So up here you have the tools panel, and we'll start with high res no background. Now basically what this does is takes a snapshot of your room, but with no background, which is basically the same as the way it happens with the IMVU way, except with this one you can save it to any location on your computer. So for example, we'll just call this test 1, and we'll save it. And I know the folder because I've got it open down here, so we'll just open it, and here it is here. And if we preview that, there it is there. It's actually cut off a little bit, that's because it's full screen. So that's with the no background, and with the background is basically the same except with the background. And along here we have the freeform tool, which is very handy. This can be used for different types of pics. If you move it into a certain position and then you click on your tab key, you'll notice that there is preset sizes. So this can come in handy with whatever you're trying to achieve, different types of pics. This one here, and this one here is for your avatar pic on your page. This one here is a double resolution for a product icon. So if you take it this size, then when you go to save it, for example, we'll click here and you press spacebar to take the pic. Then you can drop down here and you can choose IMVU Shop 100 by 80, which is the size of the icon. So then we can call this icon 1. We'll save it, and if we go to the actual folder, I'll have to reopen this. Go to desktop and strike a pose, and there it is here. So there's your little icon. So it'll take a snapshot for you. Just if you're not too sure on how to make icons, then it's just a quick way to do it. So the freeform tool is great for all sorts of pics, but it's also used for snapshot tool for the gallery, which comes with the exporter. Next along here we have the pure tracer, which is comes in handy for making poses. What you can do is you can open up a picture. I'll just show you here. If you come down to this little icon, just move this across to get out those nods. If you come down to this little icon here and you click on there, you can load a pic. You can also, in here, you can actually load a direct URL to a pic on the internet, and it will open it up as well in Pure Tracer. So for example, if we get this one here, which I've shown in the tutorial there, you can, if we push auto resize, it will size to the window, as you can see here. So for example, if we drag this like this and then push auto resize, it will go to the size of the window. So then what you can do is you can actually put it, for example, over your avatar. We just put the avatar in T-stance, and then you can use the transparency down here, and you can sort of make the pose behind it with the sliders, so you could start copying the actual pose. So it comes in very handy for reference. You can put it up in the corner here, you can make it smaller, you can change the transparency, and then you can copy the pose in here, build your pose from the pic. So a great little tool. And last but not least, the cache cleaner, which is great because it works seamlessly. Now I'm going to go through this process, so it might take 30 seconds or so. So we'll click on cache cleaner, and you want to read this just so you know what happens, just in case you run into any problems. As you get a pop-up that you don't own a Pandora avatar, that's because your info cache file hasn't rebuilt yet. So with the cache cleaner, just let it run its course. If you automatically sign into IMVU and you have your password saved, then this cache cleaner will actually reopen IMVU for you, as you can see here. And if we just let it go for a minute, in a minute it will actually grab the window here, and now the cache cleaner has finished. So it's that simple, but just let it run its course, and it will work seamlessly, and that will update your product icons and your CFL files and everything for you. So that's the basics on the tools, and keep your eye out for new ones being added with new updates to Pandora.